Everyone wants a secret food that turns back the clock, give them that useful look. And I'm going to give it to you. But you won't like how unglamorous it actually is. No exotic powders, no creams, no miracle berries, just a handful of basics done consistently that genuinely help you feel lighter, move easier, and look years younger. Let's get into it.
You're listening to the Real Longevity Podcast, your number one podcast resource for living a longer life. Here we discuss topics on personal fitness, longevity, and real lasting elevation of mind, body, and spirit. Join us as we build a community of healthy men and women enjoying lasting levels of real health and vitality. If you're currently feeling frustrated with pain, flat, or fed up with aging faster than you actually are, you're invited to join us each and every week here on the Real Longevity Podcast. Welcome to the Real Longevity family and get ready to live a life you truly love.
Welcome to the Real Longevity Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Hendricks, and today we have another outstanding, informative, and elevating show for you. I'd like to welcome all first-time listeners to the podcast, and please be sure to stay to the end of the show where I'll be sharing all my social media links where you can connect with me and the growing Real Longevity podcast community. Thank you. Appreciate you here lending me your ears once again. We're talking about youth and eating to look younger. Now, today, the Eat Right Basics version 2.0 I'm going to be sharing with you today, basically refined by my 30 years of watching what actually works. Now, in the last episode of the Real Longevity Podcast, we were talking about quick fixes, and spoiler alert, there are no quick fixes here. It's just habits that's done consistently over time going to help you to feel and look younger. So we're talking about today, eat to look younger, the unglamorous basics that actually turn back time. Eat to look younger, the unglamorous basics that actually turn back the clock, turn back time. So why is it that the basics always win? The supplement industry would love you to believe and gets to buy into that your youthfulness, your energy comes in a bottle, comes in a canister, comes in the form of a pill. But we all know when we're being truthful and honest with ourselves, it doesn't. It comes from how well your cells are fed, how hydrated they are, and how rested they are each and every day. Get those foundations right, and your skin, your energy levels, your mood, your concentration all lift to a new level. When we're chasing the shortcuts, and you spend a fortune trying to chase the shortcuts, you're not going to feel any better. The basics aren't beneath you, they are the whole game. Follow the basics, stick to the basics, and you'll experience feeling younger, feeling more energized, feeling youthful, and doing the things that you want to do. I've fallen prey to this. The fitness and well-being space is very good at selling us short-term fixes and things that we need to be purchasing in order to maintain, sustain, or attain youthful, vibrant energy, feeling like we did 10, 15 years ago. But what I've come to realize and what I share with my clients now, it's all about basics, unglamorous habits done consistently over time that's going to get you to a position where you're slowing down, you're decelerating aging. When we're chasing the quick fixes, the short term, we're actually accelerating aging. We're getting older much quicker than we actually need to do. So what are the basics that we need to be doing in order to make sure that we're feeling younger, getting our energy levels up, feeling rejuvenated and revitalized on a daily basis? It's following the core build accelerator system principles what I share with my clients, and you can apply them as well, and done consistently, over time, you too will begin to reap the benefits, find yourself feeling more energized, like you know you deserve and know you want to. So number one is eat real variety. You've heard me use this saying before about eating the rainbow, eating a wide spectrum of different colors, different plants across your week. Variety covers your nutritional basis without single supplement needed. Now, caveat here, or asterisk here, however you want to put it, it does all depend on the source and the quality of these variants that we're eating. Because the food that we eat is only as good as the source. I'll say that again. The food that we eat is only as good as the source. But the principle remains the same. We want to be eating from a wide range of plants, fruits, vegetables as often as possible during our week. So what does that look like for you? You will know in detail where we're just concentrating our efforts. A survey was done where we were asked here in the UK about the number of foods in terms of variety of foods that a typical British household has. And I think it's somewhere between 10 and 12 different meals or food types, which is very narrow bandwidth of foods. So you know the answer to the question yourself in your house and in your household. How many foods can you begin to introduce that's going to introduce and show and expose you to different colors, different plants across your week? That's step number one. Eat real variety. Number two, respect your portion size. So we're not talking about restriction here, because often when it comes to healthy eating, there's a huge amount of emphasis, maybe too much emphasis, placed on restriction or withdrawing or minimizing. We just need to eat honest amounts. We just need to eat in a slow and mindful way. Eating in a way that our body actually needs and requires. Not overeating, not undereating. Just eating respectful, right portions. Eating slowly allows us to appreciate the foods. It allows that digestion process to begin in the mouth, where we're breaking down the food. And we're eating so we can let our body recognize that we're satisfied with eating enough. It allows the body to recalibrate and say, yeah, that's enough for me, as opposed to when we're inhaling food, not chewing the food properly, can lead to us feeling that we want more. Eating and respecting the right portions are step number two. Step number three, choose whole and natural foods first. The closer a food is to how it grew, the more your body knows what to do then. So, in simple terms, minimizing, or in most cases, excluding highly refined, ultra-processed foods. Still prevalent today in many people's diet. Even with all the information that we have now, we still see people overindulging on ultra-processed, highly refined foods. We can minimize those. We can start to lose and choose and make better choices when it comes to our food. We're going to lose any unwanted weight. Levels of energy are going to see increase. We're going to have better levels of concentration. We're going to look and feel younger. And that's what we're talking about here today. So choose whole and natural foods first. Build meals around foods without a long ingredient list. Natural foods.
Losing strength, energy and vitality after 45 can cost you years, not just months. You'll face slower recovery, stubborn belly fat, crashing energy, and mornings that start with pain and stiffness instead of strength. And fixing it the old way means expensive personal trainers who don't understand older bodies like yours, or generic programs done by ChatGPT, leading to endless trial and error with no real guidance or support. That stops today. Introducing the Core Build Accelerator System, the holistic, science-based coaching program designed to help men and women like you over 45 rebuild strength, energy, longevity, and confidence using the proven, real framework. Here's how simple it is. Step 1. Clarity. A full assessment helps you to understand where your body and habits stand right now. Step 2. Optimize. Your personalized plan aligns nutrition, movement, and mindset around what actually works after 45. Step 3. Rest and recovery. You're guided on how to recover properly so your body rebuilds and heals instead of breaking down and normalizing stress and struggle. Step 4. Exercise efficiently. Targeted, time-smart training that builds real strength without wrecking your joints or your schedule and being dependent on the gym. But here's what makes CBAS different. This isn't a generic plan you follow alone. It's real coaching, real accountability, and a community of people over 45 doing this together. No confusing science, no crash diets, no burnout and intense gym workouts. Just a clear, proven path back to strength. Start your transformation today for less than the cost of a single personal training session a week. No long contracts, no pressure. Visit thriveafter40withmike.com or visit the link in the show notes to claim your spot today and take advantage of the early bird discount until the 31st of July. The only thing you have to lose is unwanted aches and pains, and another year of feeling like this is just what getting older means.
Number 4, hydrate properly and appropriately with quality water. So much midlife fatigue and hunger, in my opinion, and what I've seen, not only with myself but with people I work with, is down to dehydration. Think about how you can hydrate with quality water first and often before you reach for anything. If you're feeling a bit hungry, a bit peckish, ask yourself, do I actually need something or just need to hydrate my body? Studies have shown that when we actually feel hydrated, we're already something between 4 and 6% dehydrated. So recognizing that you're dehydrated or you need to have a drink, you've gone beyond the point. So try to avoid that point and get to a stage where you're constantly drinking and you're constantly supplying your body with quality water throughout the day. So keep yourself well hydrated. That's key. And finally, protein with every meal. We spoke about this before. But protein should be the central point, especially as we're getting older. We need to ensure that we're maintaining good quality muscle, and we help our bodies do this by making sure we're having protein with every meal. And that's going to help us to hold the muscle that keeps you strong, vital, and energized, keeps you upright, keeps you strong, keeps you mobile, keeps you youthful, keeps you energized. This is a basic that most people over 45 typically neglect. Their diet is mainly carbohydrate focused. So if I can encourage you to think about protein with every meal, you're going to help yourself to look and feel younger, feel more energized, because your body's you're supporting your body to maintain good, strong muscle. That's going to keep you strong, healthy, energized, and well. Remember what it said in the Bible, 1 Corinthians 10:31. So, whether you eat or drink, or whatever you do, do it all to the glory of God. Just as you are glorifying God, you need to do the same with your body. Eating to make sure that we're feeling younger, feeling more energized, feeling youthful, feeling revised, rejuvenated. We're feeling empowered on a daily basis because we're fueling our body. We're doing these very basic, arguably unglamorous habits that's going to help to turn back the clock, turn back time, and help us look younger, feel more energized, feel more vitalized. As I've said, there isn't a magic pill. Maybe one day, right now as I speak, there is no magic pill. And that's the good news. And there are lots of medical advancements when it comes to what we can do to keep ourselves looking youthful, keep ourselves looking energized, keep ourselves young and vital, free from pain. I'll be sharing those with you in future episodes because they are exciting. But the good news is that you can still, without those advancements, those breakthroughs that are coming to the fore, you can still today enjoy high levels of energy, high levels of vitality, get yourself looking and feeling younger by following these basic steps. Because magic and the magic pill isn't something that's repeatable. You just do it once and then that's it. But when you integrate these practices on a daily basis, consistently, it also makes it fun and helps you find freedom. Variety in your foods, sensible portion sizes, eating whole real foods, making sure you're hydrating with good quality water, and making sure you're taking good level of quality protein on a regular basis to help maintain good strong muscle. Unspectacular, I admit. Done every single day, this is transformational for many people across the course of a year. That's how you eat to look and feel years younger. And I promise you begin to apply those, you will feel the same way. But again, let me know what you think. Do you think those 5 steps I've shared with you is something that you can begin to implement? Do you think that you can start having a range of different plants and colors in your weekly meals? Are you going to start to respect your portion size and just eating what you require? Can you start introducing more natural foods that are more closer to nature in your daily diet? Can you hydrate properly? Can you make sure that each meal has a good portion of protein to help you to maintain strong muscle? Let me know what you think. Reach out to me, connect with me. You can contact me via email, contact me via Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, even TikTok. I'll leave all the contact details in the show notes where you can reach out to me. And remember, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel where we upload more bonus content each and every week. Okay, guys, I want to say a big thank you again. I trust you found today's episode insightful and uplifting. Thank you again for sharing the Real Longevity podcast with your community. If you've not done so yet, remember to give us a 5-star review and share it, as more and more people are hearing about the Real Longevity podcast, and that's all down to you. So I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, remember, be well, be wise, be cool, be calm, and keep it real. Keep it right here. Blessings and chi. Peace.